வீடியோ பார்த்துட்டு எல்லாத்துக்கும் விஷ் யூ ஆல் சக்சஸ் சொல்லிட்டு வாங்க நம்ம வீடியோக்குள்ள போலாம். ஸோ இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்க போறது Q20 ரிவிஷன். ஸோ இதுல என்ன இருக்கும் அப்படின்னா யூஜிசி நெட்டோட ப்ரீவியஸ் இயர் கொஸ்டின் பேப்பர் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் வித் ஆன்சர்ஸ் மட்டும் இருக்கும். உங்களுக்கு இது எல்லாத்துக்கும் எக்ஸ்பிளனேஷன் வேணும்னா நம்ம சேனல்ல Q10 சீரிஸ் போயிட்டு இருக்கு. அதுக்கான லிங்க்ஸை டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷன்ல கொடுக்குறேன், மறக்காம அதை செக் பண்ணி பாருங்க. எனக்கு ரிவிஷன் மட்டும் வேணும்னா இந்த வீடியோவை அப்படியே ஃபாலோ பண்ணிக்கோங்க. இப்போ வீடியோக்குள்ள போலாம். First question, the central bank can significantly influence the savings, investment and consumer spending in the economy through which of the following policy? Second question, which one of the following is not the characteristics of capitalism? Third question, which of the following is not the salient feature of industrial policy development since 1991? Fourth question, which of the following does not form the part of the important information to be incorporated in the Memorandum of Association as specified in the Companies Act 2013? Question number 5, assertion, the volume of imports tends to be very high when there is a conjuncture of high rate of economic growth and a sharp fall in the relative price of imports and vice versa. Reason, high rate of growth, ceteris paribus, is associated with rise in imports and increase in the imports. Ceteris paribus is associated with a fall in the relative price of the imports. Sixth question, which of the following statement is not correct relating to consumerism? Seventh question, which one of the following is not covered in the approach adopted by Niti Aayog? Eighth question, assertion, personal transaction of the owners of the business are not recorded in the books. Reason, according to the business entity concept, each business enterprises is considered as an accounting unit separate from owners. Ninth question, which one of the following is not an example of financing activities with reference to cash flow statement? Tenth question, which one of the following statement is true about estimated cost and standard cost? Eleventh question, which one of the following statement is not true? Twelfth question, X Limited forfeited 20 shares of 10 each, 8 called up, on which John had paid application and allotment money of 5 per share. Of these, 15 shares were reissued to Parker as fully paid for 6 per share. What is the balance in the share forfeiture account after the relevant amount has been transferred to capital reserve account? Thirteenth question, X and Y sharing profit in the ratio of 7:3. Admit Z for 3/7 share in the new firm in which he takes 2/7 from X and 1/7 from Y. The new ratio of X, Y and Z will be. Fourteenth question, assertion, a high operating ratio indicates a favorable position. Reason, a high operating ratio leaves a high margin to meet non-operating expenses. 15th question. The following are the two statements regarding concept of profit. Indicate the correct code of the statement being correct or incorrect. Statement 1. Accounting profit is a surplus of total revenue over and above all paid out costs, including both manufacturing and overhead expenses. Statement 2. Economic or pure profit is a residual left after all contractual costs have been met, including the transfer cost of management, insurable risk, depreciation, and payment to shareholders sufficient to maintain investment at its current level. Sixteenth question. Which one of the following set is incorrect to show the interrelationship among price elasticity coefficient, change in price, and change in total revenue? Seventeenth question. Which one of the following is not the basic property of indifferent curves? Eighteenth question. When labor is plotted on x-axis and capital is plotted on y-axis and an isocont is prepared, then which of the following statement is are false? Nineteenth question. Match the following. The item related to economics of scale or scope. Question number 20. A firm that produces highly substitute goods can adopt which one of the following pricing strategies? Answer going rate pricing. இதோட இன்னைக்கான ரிவிஷன் ஓவர். அவுட் ஆஃப் 20ல நீங்க எத்தனை क्वेश्चनக்கு கரெக்ட்டா ஆன்சர் பண்ணிருக்கீங்கன்றத கமெண்ட்ல சொல்லிடுங்க. Thank you.